Hi everyone, it's been a while since I have done a yarn review, a tutorial, a video at all. And I apologize, but life kind of took over and I actually took a hiatus on crocheting for a bit. But today I'm going to review a couple yarns from Hobby Lobby. I don't shop there often, if at all, but occasionally I do go. And with Joann's gone, I'm sorry, but I felt like I was needing to have something other than Michael's, which I am not a huge fan of. So I went and I got a couple yarns and I actually started crocheting again because I got inspired by the yarns. Whoops, and there goes my ball. So I am going to talk about the one that I'm using right now, which is called Breathe Deep. You can see it. It's Breathe Deep Bulky. Boop. They're claiming it's a 6. I feel like it's a 5. They tell you to use a 9mm with it, and I'm using an 8. It is an unusual yarn. It's very sleek and smooth and in a weird way. It's soft, but it also is, because of the way the yarn is made here, you can kind of see maybe that it's a little further back, maybe. There you go. It's kind of like a chain spun yarn. It's got a little stretch to it. So it's not scratchy, but it's just got a little texture to it. And it's sleek and smooth, and I really enjoy it. So this is Breathe Deep. It comes in a couple different colors. It's got a crazy amount of yardage per ball. I think it's like 300 and some per ball. And it is delightfully soft. So that's what I'm working on right now. But I also have this fabulousness. Now, this is Yarn Bee's Tender Touch. You can see it's got a nice halo. Now, if you know me, you know that I love soft yarns, and I happen to be addicted to Jiffy Bonus Bundle. And this Tender Touch yarn is almost identical. This is a little softer than Jiffy Bonus Bundle, and I have to admit I kind of like this more. It is so soft and fluffy. You can totally see the fluff coming off here. And it's working up beautifully. That's going to be a nice sweater for me. Boop. It is so soft and delightful. All right. So that's 2 of the 3. And I guess there's technically 4. I can't lie. Okay. I also got, I love this chunky yarn. And this is fabulously silky soft. It is also fuzzy, like Tender Touch, but a little less so. It is thick and beautiful and works up fabulously. And then I also got, I love this chunky print yarn. And I'm doing this. Another fabulous sweater. I know I can't help but make these. I just love them, and they require no thought. I can just crochet. I can watch stuff, even with subtitles, because I really don't have to pay attention to this crocheting. I know what I'm doing. It's kind of natural at this point. That's what happens when you make hundreds of these. I love this. I think it's going to be beautiful. So this is, I love this chunky yarn, and it's not in a ball anymore. As you can see, it kind of fell apart now. But it's beautiful colors. And as you can see, it just turns out beautiful and thick. This is excellent for a winter sweater. The one that I made in the solid, like heathered lilac color, I love it. It came out perfect. It's oversized. It's warm. It is cozy. And it feels delightful. This is heaven. I love it. And this is the same. It's not quite as soft, I notice. It's still very soft, but it's just not quite as silky soft. It's delightful. It is soft. It's just not quite the same. It's a little bit different. So those are the yarns that I have been up to. Let's see if I can ball this back up. My goodness. So there's a lot of politics about Hobby Lobby, and I'm not going to get into that at all. Other than I do not approve of that store for its politics, and I find it not fun to shop at. I do like the yarn. I just wish that it was different politics involved with them. So out of all of these, I have to say Tender Touch is my favorite. It is perfect. I'm going to do another yarn review in a couple days. I have more yarns coming. I got an order from Premier Yarns coming, and another order from Hobby Lobby that is just one yarn, 9 balls of it, because the yardage is so small. But I really liked it, so I'm excited to use it. And they didn't have that many in stock at my local Hobby Lobby, so I just ordered it. This Tender Touch yarn I cannot recommend enough. It is fabulous. I'm using an 8mm hook with it. It could take a much smaller hook. You could definitely use a J hook with this. I believe this is a bulky 5. Yes, this color is pale teal. And it is 135 yards, and it's 100% acrylic. But I will tell you, this is so soft. It is like a cotton ball. It's just this delightful, warm, cozy texture, and I love it. So I love all of these yarns about equally. But I really think the Tender Touch stands out to me, as this is my personal ideal yarn. It's super soft, it's easy to work with, and it creates something really beautiful. And it's not super heavyweight like the bulky, I love this yarn chunky or whatever. So this is a lighter sweater, but still equally as warm and soft and cozy. So I really recommend this yarn. I just wish there were a lot more colors, which is my complaint for Hobby Lobby in general, that they have like distinct colors. They always have like a lilac color, they always have a tan color and a brown color, and then they always have a sage green, and blues and things. So I just wish they would expand their color palettes a little bit and have more yarns, like a rainbow assortment, you know. That's just me. But otherwise, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm sorry it's been a while and I've been absent, but there's been a whole lot crazy going on in my life, and I gave up crocheting for a while. For a variety of reasons. I was doing it compulsively. I mean, like 13 hours a day was too much. Clearly not solidly. I was breaking it up and doing other things, but I pretty much was doing it compulsively. So I had to stop to cut back on the compulsion. And so far, it's been working great. I just crochet whenever I can fit it in a little. And I'm not doing that much. It usually takes me about a day and a half to finish one of these sweaters from start to finish. And it's been a week since I started these, and I'm bouncing from one project to the other. I did finish the fabulous, I love this chunky sweater, which is just, I love it. I cannot tell you how much I love it. And it got me out of my crocheting funk to get some new yarn, and yarn that I am not familiar with. Like, I don't go to Hobby Lobby, I don't shop there very often, so it was sort of like a new event. I think I've only shopped there twice or 3 times over the past 10 years. So for me, this was a big event. My son wanted something from there, so I took him. He wanted this special watch, and he loves it, and he's very happy with it. And I love that he wants a watch. He's not allowed to bring his cell phone to school. He's starting middle school. And the new law in New York is you can't bring your cell phone to school. So he doesn't even get to bring it with him, sadly. And so now he has a watch to keep track of time. And it looks really cool. It's got like little rhinestones and Snoopy. It's like a teal green. It's pretty. And he loves it. So we're good there. Anyway, just getting ready to start school here for him, and going on with the craziness of my life, which has just been ongoing, and everything you can imagine has pretty much been not great. Although I adopted a new cat, and she is a 13-year-old girl with some health problems. She was emaciated when I got her. She came from a cat hoarding situation, so she was not being fed well. She had to fight other cats for her food. And she's long-haired black kitty. And for some reason, people don't adopt black cats as much as others because of the superstition about them for some reason, which I think is bizarre. I used to work in a cat rescue, and I know a lot about cats at this point, and I've never met one that is creepy or weird. Black cats are great. They're no different from any other cats. I think that they're quite beautiful, in fact. But anyway, her name is the Contessa, and she is 13 and adorable. She's small. She only weighs about 7.5 pounds right now. She weighed 6 when I got her, so she's been slowly putting on the weight, and you know, for an elder cat that takes time, but she's eating a ton and doing great, and she is so affectionate and cute. And my other cat, Socks, was a feral cat that was around the property when we moved here. She apparently was born outside. Her whole family is outdoor kitties that are not taken care of by anyone. They're just feral. And we gained her trust over about a year and managed to get her inside, and she is delightful and happy. You'd never know that this cat was feral. She is so affectionate and so loving and very chatty. She lets you know when she wants something, and I love that. She's a great cat. So that's the exciting parts of what the chaos of my life has involved recently. But it's beautiful. I'm not a summer person, and like at all. So I'm waiting for fall. Fall is my season. I get to wear my sweaters. Winter too. Those are good for me. I like to crochet fall and winter things. So we will see what comes. I'm not sure about this Breathe Deep. I think it would make a really good blanket. Not a super thick one. I mean, they say it's a bulky yarn, but it's really not so thick. It's not a blanket yarn. It's much thinner than that. I'm trying to give you texture view here of the yarn. It makes a mid-weight blanket, and it's comforting and soft and silky. I generally think that this would make excellent blankets, and they come with some very nice coordinating colors that would be beautiful together. There's a blue and like a tan and a cream white color. Oh goodness, I know they have a pink. I think there's a black. I think it's not a huge selection, but what they have is very nice. And blankets, I think, would be great out of this. Really, I just can't stop touching it. It's like this weird textural thing for me. I don't know. I'm very tactile and sensory. I have ADHD and bipolar, and it makes me very sensory oriented, if that's a phrase. Oops, my stitch over here is coming undone in my sweater. I'm trying to pull it back to where it needs to be. But yeah, this Breathe Deep yarn is interesting. I don't have a better descriptor for it. It's just unique and interesting, and you'll either really like it or you'll really hate it. It's just, I think it's unusual. It's not what I'm used to working with. It is lovely, and it's not sheddy. Like, there's nothing to shed off of it. It's not fluffy, but it is this nice smooth texture. And you know what it reminds me of? That yarn, Lion Brand, Feels Like Butter. That's what it reminds me of quite a lot. And I think their Nap Time is another one. I'm not sure what it's called, but they have two that are very similar to this, texture-wise. It's not as thick. but it is a very similar texture. So yeah, this is like, what is that yarn called? I can't believe it's not butter. That's not right. Feels like butter. This is very similar, but a thicker version of it. And I think it's pretty fabulous. It's just unusual, and I like the unusualness of it. And I think it's going to make a really nice sweater, actually. I mean, it's not scratchy against your skin. It's really nice and smooth and soft. So I think it'll be nice. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. Talk to you again soon.